starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for KMIR News at 6. I'm Angela Monroe. Our top story is the BNP Paribas Open wrapping up today and crowning as champs a few familiar faces. But one of the most familiar faces around the tournament is CEO Raymond Moore, who found himself under fire after a morning session with reporters took a controversial turn. KMIR's Julie Bueller is here with that.
That's right, Angela. It started as a day celebrating the top names in tennis. But after reports of sexist comments from respected tournament CEO Raymond Moore went viral, suddenly the tennis took a backseat.
How about a great round of applause for these two great champions?
Despite coming back from a sizable early deficit and making it interesting, Serena Williams lost the BNP Paribas Open to Victoria Azarenka. But the crowd and tournament CEO Raymond Moore, they offered their support.
I'd also like to take a few seconds of your time to publicly thank Serena for coming back, initiating the comeback here to Indian Wells, and putting the bad controversy that we had to bed.
After the tournament, it seemed the decade-long controversy surrounding alleged mistreatment of the Williams sisters in Indian Wells was a thing of the past.
It was really hard. Last moment I had here wasn't the greatest moment, so thank you so much. And, I'm just so happy to be able to stand here again, so thank you so much.
But then reports surfaced of comments Moore made during his morning breakfast with reporters. In a conversation about the distribution of money on the men's and women's tours, Moore said that the women's tour rides the men's, quote, coattails, and said that, quote, if I were a lady player, I'd go down every night on my knees and thank God Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal were born because they have carried this sport. They really have. The comments went viral, and less than an hour after sharing the court and an emotional moment with Moore, Williams was sharing her thoughts on his sexist remarks.
I think those remarks are very much mistaken and very, very, very inaccurate. There's only one way to interpret that. Get on your knees, which is offensive as enough, and thank a man, which is not. We as women have come a long way. That is such a disservice to her and every female, not only a female athlete, but every woman on this planet that has ever tried to stand up for what they believe in and just being proud to be a woman.
The Women's Tennis Association just released a statement calling the comments, quote, extremely disappointing and alarming. And then back to tennis, Azarenka beat Williams in straight sets. Not surprisingly, the man who's been #1 in the world for 89 consecutive weeks and the defending champ, Novak Djokovic, he won the men's title over Milos Raonic 6-2, 6-0. Angela, back to you.
Thank you, Julie. Later in the day, BNP Paribas Open Tournament Director and CEO Raymond Moore issued a statement saying, quote, at my morning breakfast with the media, I made comments about the WTA that were in extremely poor taste and erroneous. I am truly sorry for those remarks and apologize to all the players and WTA as a whole. We had a women's final today that reflects the strength of the players, especially Serena and Victoria, and the entire WTA. Again, I am truly sorry for my remarks. Again, a statement by BNP Chief Executive Raymond Moore apologizing for his earlier comments.